Messed up. Hey, my Legion, how y'all doing today? I got a TV show review of the new show Powerless. Not Powerless. Powerless. It was just premiered on NBC, and it's supposed to be the first comedy from DC Comics. And what this show is about is this one girl who used to, when growing up, she used to live on on what they call flyover state or flyby state. And with no action, no superheroes, no supervillains or nothing like that, fighting or nothing like that, and she just had a regular life. And then she decided to get a job at Wayne Enterprises in Grace City. And then she went in the subway, and she says, the first day here, and this guy says, this place sucks. And then she was like, wow, look, and then she saw like this villain, Callan or something like that, fight this one girl, Crimson Puss or something like that, and it was shooting fire, and it looked so bad. I mean, with a TV show, I don't expect CGI to be Jurassic Park level, but I expect it at least look like it made sense. I mean, it was like she was running off and he was shooting at this one thing. It didn't even look right. The way they did it was so terrible, and or they had scenes of them flying around and shooting fire. It just didn't look. It looked awful. It looked god awful. Boy, my hair is really messed up. Oh well. It looked god awful. It was really, really bad, and that kind of set the tone for this show. And when they had a cool title sequence with showing the comics, that looked really good. I like that. I wish the whatever visuals were in there looked halfway decent like that did. But I mean, the way they did the CGI just didn't make sense. And then she went to Wayne Enterprises, and that was not Bruce Wayne. That was his cousin. He wanted to work for his cousin Bruce in Gotham City. And like Grace City is kind of like a second or third rate Gotham City, I guess. And this girl goes to this place, and she's head of R&D, and R&D is the research and development for like items that are to help protect you against collateral damage from superheroes and supervillains and superheroes and villains fighting. If you remember Batman vs Superman, how much damage that caused, collateral damage in the city and stuff. This one, I don't know. They showed like one device that, the guy had a bat and he hit this guy and his suit blew up to protect him. And then this girl hit him in the stomach and said, "That's for stealing my muffins." And that only worked once. The other characters that she works for, she's the boss, are just obnoxious. Everyone's obnoxious. The humor is really forced in this movie. I don't know what they were thinking. I mean, humor is better when it comes naturally, but I mean, seems like everyone's mugging for the camera and super obnoxious. It just doesn't work. It's not funny at all. There's enough interesting stuff in there, maybe to get me to come back to watch another one or two episodes, just see if the show really is bad. The one thing after the title sequence, they had a commercial for, I thought it was a regular TV commercial, but it was a commercial for the TV show of this Batman poison anti-venom or something like that, like his pen you inject in your leg, and Adam West was the guy narrating it, and I thought that was a regular commercial, and then I found out it was for the TV show. I was like, crap. I didn't really pay attention to it. That might have been okay, but it's still not that funny. It's not funny at all, actually. Like I said, everyone's mugging for the camera. Everyone's obnoxious. The humor seems forced. I really can't really say too many good things about it. Like I said, the CGI is atrocious. I mean, I don't ask for a lot of special effects. I watch trauma movies. But usually, well, not all of them. Some of those trauma movies are pretty entertaining. This one kept my interest, but it wasn't very good. I mean, if it was an hour long, forget it. Because I remember I reviewed Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. back in 2013, I believe, when it came out. I watched the first episode, like a 2-hour, the thing was a 2-hour movie, and then the second episode, Then by the third episode, I kind of lost interest and I tuned out. I haven't watched it since. Thankfully, the show's only a half hour. Now, as far as I'm concerned, I don't know. I might... Just the superhero and supervillain aspect is interesting enough to at least get me to tune in for another 1 or 2 more episodes, maybe. But the show itself is not good at all. I don't like it, but it could grow on me. It could grow on you if you feel the same way I do. I was not a fan of Powerless, but I will check out 1 or 2 more episodes, see if that will sway my opinion. Because it looks like they have... It looks like a somewhat of an interesting idea, just not done very well. But, we shall see. So I'm giving Powerless a 5 out of 10. And it's lucky he's got that CGI. Well, with the CGI... Well, that CGI attack was so bad at the beginning, I would give it 4.5 out of 10. It wasn't that. That was just... It just didn't make sense. It was just horrible. I was really kind of surprised. Like I said, I don't expect like top-notch CGI, but I just want the action to make sense. It looked like everything was wrong. It was all kind of screwed up, and I didn't like it. So 4.5 out of Powerless, and NBC might be powerless to keep this show in the air if it doesn't get any better. But I hope you like this review, a very honest review for the show Powerless, the first comedy from DC Comics on TV. It just premiered on NBC, almost said ABC, on NBC, Thursday at 8:30. I hope you like this video, and until next time, bye please. Take care, my legion. Oh, and thank you very much, Tony Talant, for making me the awesome thumbnail. I really appreciate it, buddy. Thanks, man.